looks like a midi. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma.
Hail to the Commanders. Hail Big Ron.
Palace, back, Nike's. Gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Sauced up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Coming up, we've got a good one.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-Pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a try.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Los Angeles Rams and the Washington.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.
On my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself
Hail to the Commanders, still victorious.
the past, I'm on a new level. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah. Better when I wanna
Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital. We've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Los Angeles Rams and the Washington Commanders. And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Looking to throw right away. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, to get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Cowboy 80.
Milton out of the pistol here. Pass brought in by Tataroa McMillan. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Play fake. It's Milton. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That was Tataroa McMillan he was looking for. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Down. Panther 6. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Catches made it close. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams take a 6-0 lead right away. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Kate, you know this. All those amazing essays you wrote at Cal. That start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
tee and is ready to send in flight. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
Right to the air with May. And his first pass falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
What's up? Crazy. What's up? Crazy.
Back to the air, it's May. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he stopped just before the line to gain. This is at the 27. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
3rd and 1. Here's May. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Got it. Ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Chop 60. 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. It's caught. This is Larry McConkey. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
60 Bison. Ready?
Here's a design run. And he's in for the touchdown. The Rams pull that in front further, 13-zip. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Okay, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring as a game. They got out of the bus ready to roll full speed from the start.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Brought in a big game here for Diggs. And he has this down to the 34. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
This one falls incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. To the air yet again, May. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, got him close to the line of the game. Down to the 25, 3rd and maybe a yard.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Crazy.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Kittle makes the catch. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's good for a Washington first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Again, it's May. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And this is what the modern safety is all about in today's game. More and more, we see guys with an interception and a sack in the same game who can line up seemingly in 10 different positions on the field. Almost a positionless defender, yet their impact can be so great.
Crazy. Five.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Caught at the 10-yard line. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders reach pay dirt for the first time this game. George Kittle, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams grow their early lead to 13. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
Commanders 7.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cause I never gave up. All I know is going get this damn
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Crazy. Now here goes throw. It's crazy.
From the gun, it's May. Gets his tight end on the corner route. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Washington, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 21-7 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Brought down by Rick Woolen.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
That's on target to Pierce. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from the 43.
What's that?
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here goes throw. Good. Hey, what's that? Crazy. 5. Crazy.
Here's May to the air. He splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
May now on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Crazy. 5. Crazy.
Before the play clock can expire, we get a timeout from Coach Dan Quinn. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
What's that? What's that? 5.
May throwing for it. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
Another Washington Commanders first down.
Crazy.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Crazy.
May on 1st and 10. Touchdown, Washington. opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball every once in a while. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. Brady Judkins on the drop down. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Trying to get in on the keeper. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackle tries to meet him in the hole.
And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Milton. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
3rd down run from Judkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Tight end going in motion here. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. He completes it in traffic. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Milton now. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Line up the design keeper. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Gosh, I just love seeing wrinkles like that added to your offense in these key situations. Kind of call it the Andy Reid effect. He's been so good down here near the goal line, and that one, well, it almost went in for 6.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Design quarterback run here. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Fields this one at the 3. He dodged the tackle. He goes out of bounds on the return. First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Crazy.
May. He finds Diggs right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Throwing the out route complete. They're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
To the air yet again, May. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Crazy.
Back to the air. It's May. Brought in close to the 8. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. They waited a little extra second there, didn't they? Maybe a little bit of a taunt to the other sideline, Brock, before they declined that call. That touchdown's going to stand.
All good in love and football. just a good little penalty taunt.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So it's second down coming up. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing third and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hilton now on third down. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth.
Bronco 80. Dragon 60.
Back to throw it. That one's going to McConkey. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30.
17 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Rams.
Milton. All the left side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They pick up with 17. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. He powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Walking quickly here.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Complete beyond the marker. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grab the lead on their first series of the half. Sean McVay had this call ready in advance, no doubt, Brock. They're going for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's a design run. And he's across the goal line and in. That makes it an 8-point lead.
29. Commanders.
Well, I'd sure love to chat with their coach, see how he decides between run and pass on a 2-point try. In some cases, throwing it's probably better, but there, just running with it was more than enough.
This is taken in at the 13. Space on the right. He's got room. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders start the second half with some needed points. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Brock, can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Brooks now on the return.
Jonathan Brooks on the return.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Huh.
From the gun, Judkins. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 60 Bison.
It's Judkins on the counter. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Ready?
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Come on. Ready?
Another game to Judkins. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He gets 6 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
10 for 11. Buffalo 18.
Newton out of the pistol here. Fits it through the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st down, Los Angeles.
On the pistol, here's Judkins. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5. Offense in the hurry up here.
2nd and 5.
You just get the play off. And it is incomplete. Bridge damage on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. He's drawn up for it. Makes a cut to the right, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
All right, here we go. Huge play for the Rams, going for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point difference.
Line up the design keeper. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Commanders 29.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
A give left side, Judkins. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Motioning the tight end left. Opening carry of the game for Kimani Vidal. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd down, Commanders in the dime. 6 DBs out there. The tight end in motion now. We'll go with a design keeper. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Just keep on continuing the evolution of wide receivers as runners. You know, that used to just be a gadget play, Kate. Then you see it more and more between the 20s, and now we're seeing it even in the red zone. Get your playmakers the ball.
Design quarterback run here. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one, because I don't think that was just a one-off.
Here we go, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Ready, right?
Judkins running between the tackles. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Rams stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. The Rams once again lining up to go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
Running the read option. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
What's that? Crazy! Hey, what's that?
Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Taken in by Pierce. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 3rd and short.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
It's crazy! Crazy! Five. Crazy!
3rd and 1. Here's May. Kittle makes the catch. 30 into the red zone. George Kittle. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now within would score in the fourth. George Kittle, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Throwing again, it's May. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. It's a foot race. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back.
43. Commanders 35.
That lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Handoff now to Judkins. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Cougar 19.
Another one for Judkins. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Bravo 80. On that line. On that line.
On the give, here's Judkins. Rolling into enemy territory. And he has this down to the 34. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on.
Judkins up the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco. Get it. Bronco 80. Let go.
To the ground they go with Judkins. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Washington calls it second timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Cowboy 80. Khalid. Check. Alert. Viking 18. Go.
Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. And he has the first down for the Rams, and partner, that should be all they need to now coast to this win.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Here's a design run. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played a lot of these. That is not an easy